Hey, what's up with it, man? This your homie, Big Homie Sho. Nah, for real. And I just knocked out a dope classic interview with real life street stars. Y'all make sure y'all tap in. Y'all make sure y'all subscribe. Big Homie Sho, Sho Dog Entertainment. Nah, for real.
Real life. If that shit ain't real life,
it ain't real life. Just say real life street stars. Know what time it is.
Everybody start clapping right now. We got Big Homie in the building. Nah, for real, Big Homie Sho in the building, man.
Man.
What's going on, brother?
Man, I'm thankful, man.
Hey.
For real. You know what I'm saying? Just thankful to be here, bro. It took a long time to get back, but you know, it's worth it.
It's been about 5 years, huh?
Yeah. About 5 years, bro.
Hey,
yeah.
Hey, from your vantage point, man, how have you seen us grow? You know what I'm saying? And we're gonna speak on you.
I've seen y'all grow, man. I mean, like I was saying before the interview started that I remember when I first started seeing the motion, and it was a great time in the city because it was like a resurgence for Dallas. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, it's like a lot of different brands took off during that time. You know what I mean? And those brands are still here today, and a lot of those artists, you know what I'm saying, are still here today because of, you know, the effort that y'all put into them and for the love that they showed back to y'all. So, you know, it's a beautiful thing, man, and I'm blessed to be a part of it, straight up.
Man, you know, the crazy part is, you know, we talked about this a couple of months ago, and you was like, yeah, man, I'm trying to get in there. I was like, just wait on it, and it's gonna come to you. And here we are right now, full circle, man. You know, I remember when you was trapping out the Uber.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And, you know, you've been going crazy lately. You killed them with the famous Animal freestyle. Now you dropped it. Nah, for real.
Nah, for real.
Hey, man, what is the response been like since, you know what I'm saying, since, because really you've been in the game, but you're fairly new to the people who, you know, to the people who don't know. There's some people who don't know. So
right. How
has the reception been?
I mean, that's a fair question because I did a rebranding.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, you know, like I tell people, Big Homie Sho doesn't, as an artist, doesn't have any music that dates past New Year's Eve 2022. So, I mean, that's a fair question. You know what I'm saying? I mean, but I think people have gravitated towards not only the music, but, you know, my personality. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not no funny, you know, type nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't ask for nothing that I'm not willing to give. So, you know, I support just as much as I want to be supported. So, you know, people have been very receptive to me. You know what I'm saying? It's been a lot of love, man. You know, it ain't all been easy, but yeah, people done showed a lot of love, man. And I just keep working, man. You know, like you say, I remember when I asked you that question, like, hey man, I need to get on the show. And you was like, man, I ain't gonna lie, bro. Like you know, you just put in the work, and you know we gonna reach out to you. And I just kept putting in the work. You know what I'm saying? And until it was time.
Man, shout out our brother, Famous Animal, man. Known for doing those epic, legendary freestyles. You know what I'm saying? Take us through the day when you went on that platform, because that's kind of how I tuned in. Because I'm a fan of people with lyricism and bars and that can rap. And when he did it, I was like, damn, who was that? Oh, he in the city? And you forget, like you say, you rebranded yourself. Nigga, you already been on the couch. But it's just one of those things. So take us through that day when you did the freestyle.
Man, I got two of my partners. I had told Famous I wanted to come on the show, on this platform or whatnot. And he had came to Dallas. And I was like, I don't want to do it in Dallas though. I wanted to do it in Memphis. I was like, I want to feel the vibe of the city. I want to come to, you know, and do it in your element, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, your studio and just, you know, create a moment. So he was in Dallas like the day before. And I mean, that would have been the easy thing to do, just pull up, you know what I'm saying? He actually did it, you know, at y'all's studio.
Oh, yeah.
And right after he left, I went to Memphis like the next day. Me and two of my partners, we drove up there, man, and they were just drilling me like the whole way up there. You know what I'm saying? Shouts out to D, shouts out to Javi, man. They drilled me the whole trip. Like, you ready, bitch? I'm like, bitch, you know I'm ready, nigga. Fuck you mean? I'm finna go up here and really, put on. But I had rapped the verse to Lucci too. Gotcha. Shout out to Lucci before I went out. Like, Lucci, what you think about it? He like, nah, bitch, you ready? And I just went up there, man, and I had fun. And like I say, I would like to think that it was one of the most memorable performances that has been on his platform. Shout out to everybody that done been on there, but I think that I did an exceptional job to say the least. You feel me? So yeah.
Man, it's crazy because in this day and age, right, with all the bullshit music that is being put out there, you have platforms like Famous Animal, Rap Economics, just anybody that's doing these things to put people on and actually showcase the talent. Is it surprising to you that these platforms are thriving the way they are?
I mean, at the end of the day, bro, people are looking to be entertained. You know what I'm saying? And when you pick up your phone and you see something special, you know what I'm saying? You just be like, God damn, it make you want to, see more of it. And I think I credit that to what happened to me. I went on the man platform and people thought I was dope. And then from there, people started wanting to hear more and see more. You dig what I'm saying? And shit, I just made sure that from that platform, I just made sure that I kept giving them something to listen to and giving them something to see. And that's just been my formula. I just never stopped. Just always making sure I'm giving them something to see and make sure I'm giving them something to hear. And that's just been my, my formula from that day.
Prior to going to the platform, was there a standout artist on that platform that made you go, man, I got to get on that shit?
Lil Socket.
Oh yeah.
Lil Socket, for sure. To me, he was at the time when I went on there. You know what I'm saying? He was that young nigga was hidden. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, bro, hard. I'm finna come up there and give him some of this Dallas shit though.
Hey man, now your grind is relentless because everybody thinks this rap shit is cool until they actually gotta get out and do the footwork. Now you do at least 2 to 3 clubs a night.
That's a fact though.
Let's talk about like what kind of, how much have you invested in just, going to these different cities, these different places? Like how much have you poured into this?
Man, I'm gonna tell you something, bro. If you gotta love this shit. If you go into this shit thinking about the money you're gonna spend, you might well stop doing this shit before you get started.
Right.
Cause you're gonna get discouraged before you make $1 in this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta really love this shit, believe this shit, and really envision what you're trying to be in your mind. You know what I'm saying? So it wasn't so much about the money as it was that I believed in the vision. You do what I'm saying? But I mean, you do the math, bro. I mean, at the least, you're gonna pull up, you're gonna pay for parking, you're gonna pay $20 to get in, you're gonna have to buy, you know what I'm saying, some drinks or something. Then you're gonna have to hit the DJ in his hand, depending on what type of relationship you got.
Yeah.
And then go to another club and do it all over again. So, I mean, you might as well say as a low number, shit, you're gonna spend $80 just at one spot. Mm-hmm. So if you do 3 spots, you know what I'm saying? Like, you do the math, you know what I mean? But if you go to a strip club, that number go up because now
exponentially
you got the tip, you know what I'm saying? You got to tip the girl for dancing to a record that she ain't never heard, you know what I'm saying? So she taking a risk since she ain't dancing on Future shit to dance on your shit, which is some music that people familiar with to turn up. So nigga look at it like, well, shit, if I'm gonna take a risk to dance on your record, then you gonna pay me the money that I might have lost because I danced on some unfamiliar shit. So that shit costs more money, you know what I'm saying? But I ain't got no actual count on it, but I know it's enough to discourage a motherfucker if you don't love this shit.
now, tell the young niggas that's not doing that why they should be doing that, because we're gonna touch on it later about the takeoff of Now For Real and how crazy it's going now. But tell them what the benefits of doing what you're talking about is for their music career.
Because it's one thing to send somebody a record through their DM or through their email or something like that. But it's another thing to be able to pick up the phone and call somebody who know you and support you. Now, ain't nothing wrong with, the social media grind, the internet grind, thank God for that because it makes it a whole lot easier. But at the same time, when you do both, when you got both going, see, now you got a database that you can tap into. You dig what I'm saying? So I can pick up the phone and call from here to Oklahoma City, to Little Rock, to Atlanta, to Houston, Shreveport, Monroe, Greenville, Mississippi, Jackson, Mississippi, say, hey, bro, I need you. I need you to hold me down, bro. I need you, what I'm looking like, what I need to do. And that's just, it's more personal because we got a relationship. Mm-hmm. You dig what I'm saying? So it's like, as I'm going along, we telling each other sort of what they want, what they want, you know what I'm saying? You got an idea of what it's gonna take to get what you trying to, so what you trying to get accomplished and what they want in return for what you trying to get accomplished. You dig what I'm saying?
Right.
And when you got a more personal relationship, nigga might not want shit. You know what I'm saying? Like that. Somebody, I got DJs that genuinely know my grind and just want to see me make it, bro.
Yeah.
You dig what I'm saying? And that's what I'm saying. Like, because we have a personal relationship. I got DJs that, man, when I come in the club with records, they don't even listen to them. They trust me. You know what I'm saying? Like, it ain't, they don't give a fuck what the song sound like. It's the relationship that they got with me. They fuck with me, so it don't matter about the record. The record ain't shit. The relationship lasts forever. The song, no matter how hot your song is, at one point, it ain't gonna be as hot.
Right.
But that relationship, you know what I'm saying, still gonna be there. So, man, I would advise anybody to do both. You know what I'm saying? And always, it don't take much, bro, just to tap in. I send people messages just random say, bro, thank you, man. I just want to let you know I appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? Just, everybody.
Now, it's cool doing that shit in Dallas, but like you said, you done been all over doing this shit and just touching the people. Like, in a new city, what's the etiquette? Like, how should you handle yourself? Like, how should you function when you in a different city and you trying to get people to tap in with your music?
Shit, first of all, move like your life on the line and you trying to get back to your city.
Amen.
That's the first thing, you know what I'm saying? Like, move like your life on the line because you in unfamiliar territory. You know what I'm saying? So, you move accordingly because you basically a tourist, really.
Tourist.
You dig what I'm saying? So, make sure that you got your eyes and your ears open. You know what I'm saying? But on top of that, bro, I mean, you gotta have the product. If you got the product, you can sell this shit anywhere. You know what I'm saying? So it don't matter whether you in New York, whether you in LA, whether you in Atlanta, whether you in Houston. If you got good dope, you ain't gonna have no problem getting off of it. Yeah. And I just try to make sure that I always got a good product for people to fuck with. You know what I'm saying? So I don't really be fucked up by, well, man, I got my eyes open because I'm trying to make it back to my city. But shit, nigga, I'm finna let you taste this dope, though. You know what I'm saying? Straight up.
Do you feel it's more important to pop in your own city, or is it more important? Is there more of an advantage to pop somewhere else first and then just bring it back?
I think it's both. Okay. You know what I'm saying? To be honest with you, I think you gotta have the support of your city. But I think a lot of artists' biggest problem is they never move outside of their city. Mm-hmm. You dig what I'm saying? Like, it's cool to be popping in Dallas. That's cool. But goddamn, don't you mean tell me don't nobody know you in Houston? It's cool you popping in Dallas. That's cool. But you can't reach out to nobody in Tyler. You dig what I'm saying? Like, I think that'd be a lot of artists' biggest problem, man. Like, yeah, you need to be grinding in your city, because why not? Nigga, if you saying this your city and you holding it down for your city, that means you supposed to be outside. You supposed to be in the club. You supposed to be at, at all the podcasts or wherever you need to be to let people know that you got a product. But at the same time, don't settle with your city. You know what I'm saying? Because, I mean, it's just like they got a McDonald's in Dallas here. They got one in Oklahoma City too.
Right. Just
think if they'd have said, oh shit, we just gonna put McDonald's in Dallas. You know what I'm saying? Like, shit, think how much money you could potentially make or how much you could potentially lose too. You dig what I'm saying? So, I mean, I don't think nobody in this shit to not make as much as they can. So just try to move move outside your city too at the same time while you trying to hold it down for where you at.
Now let's touch on the single Nah For Real.
Wait, before we touch
We gonna go there?
Hey,
We jumping.
let's get it on record.
We jumping.
How did that single even get started?
Okay, so
That nigga want that credit so bad.
nah for real. Nah for real. So look, man. I came to Papa Run birthday party. I'm walking through the parking lot. I hear somebody, Sho! I'm looking around. The fuck? Jeff in the car. You know what I'm saying? You know, I'm make the story, you know, in the minds and shit. You know?
He in the mind.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm looking, like, what's up? He like, hey man. He like, I saw what you did on Famous Animal, bro. I want you, to come to our platform and, and bless us. I said, shit, nigga. I've been trying to, you know what I'm saying, get some motion. So hell yeah. So when I come to do it, Scrappy, shout out to Scrappy, he was running a little behind. So I like, well, fuck it. I'm gonna go record while y'all, you know what I'm saying, doing this interview. So boom, I go upstairs, I record the record. And when I come down, Scrap done wrapped up his interview and I'm playing some music. I want to see, I'm a nigga that like to see people real reaction behind the music. So I'm playing some shit. And then I was like, nigga, I just recorded this shit. I like, why don't you check this out? Boop, I hit play on that bitch. Everybody started.
We was like, what the fuck?
Hey, what the fuck? And everybody like, you just recorded this? I'm like, nigga, I just went upstairs and recorded this. Like, they like, you just went and recorded this just now. I'm like, nigga, I just went upstairs and recorded this shit just now. You know what I'm saying? And man, when I saw the reaction from y'all, bro, I like, oh shit. Like for real, like
Hey,
I knew it was hard,
That shit
but when I saw the reaction, I mean, it ain't no better judgment of your music than the reaction of the people.
Yeah.
My nigga.
And that was a real reaction, by the way.
Man, when I saw the reaction of the people, I was like, oh shit.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah.
I like this motherfucker gonna be a problem. And shit, nigga. That's
Hey.
how it was born.
And the craziest part is, people, do that shit all the time. They show you music. And, you give them feedback, but, nigga, to take it where you took it, nigga, I ain't see that part coming out. I thought you were just asking them opinion. And I look up, nigga, and you got Snoop Dogg posting it out for real. You got, goddamn, you was on Sway in the morning. I mean, I'm like, God, this all on the radio. I hear the shit on the radio all day long. You know what I'm saying? It might be the hottest song in Dallas right now. You feel me? I mean, so
if it ain't, I mean, I'm pushing, I'm doing everything in my power to try to make it be.
right.
If it ain't, and that's no disrespect to nobody else's music, but I'm doing everything in my power to try to make it be
Right.
the biggest song in the city.
And so what I want to touch on is this, right? You recorded the song, and I bullshit you not. It felt like a week later, Snoop Dogg was posting it. No lie, bro. That's how I felt. I don't know what the real timeline was.
Right.
But take us through, man. Shout out the team, but I don't think I've ever seen somebody record a song and push the button like y'all pushing. Y'all damn near look like a major label the way y'all going.
Yeah, that was
What
the
are y'all
plan.
doing, bro?
Let me tell you something, bro. Here we go again. You gotta understand that I'm Big Homie for real. It just ain't no name. I've been doing this shit way longer than niggas that's been doing this shit. You know what I'm saying? So my relationships is real. My relationships reach that far, like I was saying. So when I get ready to stand up and move, I got a team of people that move, you know what I'm saying, with me from Waco to Houston, in Tulsa. Like people fuck with me for real, you know what I'm saying? And a lot of people don't know that because if I'm sitting down and I ain't moving, it's like, we chilling. But when it's time to move, the people move with me, bro. And what happened, when I saw that, I came back and recorded another verse, and I took it to Oklahoma City. Lando Boomin was the first person to play it on radio in Oklahoma City, and it wasn't even out yet, right?
Right.
The first person that actually played it when it came out was Sway on Sway in the Morning.
That's crazy.
But I put together the same team of people, you know what I'm saying? And like I tell people, like some people that fuck with me, bro, you know when you're on some different shit. Because I had to be real careful about the names that I call because some people don't even want to be mentioned. That's when you know you're on another level because everybody don't even want people to know that they hand in what you got going on. Some people don't want the credit, bro. You dig what I'm saying? They just fuck with you and we do what we do. Right. But I got vets, you know, Greg Street, nigga. Come on, man.
God damn.
And they got the keys to.
That boy said Greg Street.
he got the keys to any door in the building.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So you got the connections I had. You got the connections that, you know, Pookie from Urban South had. I've been rocking with Pook for 15 years or better. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out Pook.
You got C-Dog. You deal what I'm saying? I mean, come on, bro. Like, the people that's around me got relationships that date longer than our relationship.
Right.
On top of the relationships that I got.
If you were to add up those relationships and the monetary value, what do you think
Because see, it works like this. Like, this is what I mean by what I'm saying, right? The average person would go to, okay, you try and get your song on the radio, right? And I'm just keeping it real. Not in all cases, but let's say the average person trying to get their song on the radio. You're going to go to a radio personality. The average person gonna go to a radio personality. Mm-hmm. My relationship, I'm gonna go to the person that owned the radio station. That's the difference. See, when the person that owned the radio station wants your shit on the air, the radio personality don't got nothing to do with that shit. And that's the difference in the type of relationships that I got versus somebody that don't have those type of relationships. That's why you should get out here and try to build that type of network. You dig what I'm saying? Because you gotta have some people that's in power to make this shit work, bro. It's gonna take good music. It's gonna take good personality. It's gonna take the swag. It's gonna take some money. It's gonna take a lot of prayer. It's gonna take a whole lot of shit. It's gonna be way more than just you with your dope ass record. I can tell you that. You dig what I'm saying?
That's kind of crazy though, because like when I sit back and think about it, I say, have you ever just sat back during the time frame when Dallas was kind of, you know, niggas was putting out records, but they wasn't going to a certain level? Did you ever step in and be like, I helped this nigga take it to another level for a fee? Because the relationships you got, you could bottle that up and make a label. If you could take your record from here, recording from 1 week and a month later it's on the radio and you got Snoop reposting it. If you could do that, you could do that for other people. Would you start a label?
Well, we got Show Dog Entertainment for a reason, for that purpose. You get what I'm saying? This ain't my first time putting my hand. I had put my hands on some artists before, and I mean, y'all may or may not remember that. I had put my hands on some artists before, and the minute I started putting my hands on them, they started moving, and I knew they would. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna tell you something, bro. One thing that I learned is, one thing I know for a fact about people is niggas ain't gonna quit on their own money. You dig what I'm saying? But a nigga will quit on yours. So that's just something for, you know what I'm saying, you to think about. Anybody who think about investing in somebody, just understand that you taking a risk that they're not taking. It's easy to, man, we can go to the casino right now. If you're gonna give me $5,000 of your money to bet, goddamn, let's go. Yeah. But me betting with mine, just pay me rent, just pay me car note, baby mama tripping, kids need this. I don't think that's a good idea right now. You do what I'm saying? So just understand, man, you know, I think make motherfuckers put up something. Make them invest something. Because then, you know, they got a reason to not lay down on you. You know, because if you just give a motherfucker just everything and they ain't got nothing invested but they time, they really ain't got shit to lose.
So do you think that it's okay? Because we always look at the record label, right? Like the big bad wolf, when they get a big certain percentage of the cut. What do you think is a proper cut if you're putting up the money, you're putting up all the risk, and somebody does blow? What do you think is a proper? Don't blow? No, and they do blow. Let's say, you know, you do what you do, you make somebody go from 0 to 100, and you blow their career through the water.
And they ain't got nothing but the music.
They had nothing. Not nothing. What do you think is a fair, you know, split?
I mean, standard. I think the standard is like 20%, some shit like that. I think that's standard. I mean, ain't nothing wrong with that. I mean, 20% of something is better than your 100% of nothing. So, I mean, if this man gonna take all the risks, he gonna take the money out of his household, he gonna take all his relationships, he gonna be your stepdaddy basically, and then turn around and give you 20% of you know. Because, I mean, you really think about it, bro. The world is full of talent, but the hardest thing to do is find somebody to financially back the talent. That's the hardest piece. Because most people tight on bread. Everybody ain't got the money to put into chasing your dream. Because shit, I mean, here we go. You dope. It's a lot of people out here that's dope, bro. But just because you dope don't mean I'm going to get my fucking money back.
Straight up.
At the end of the day, an investor is only concerned with getting their fucking money back.
You know,
and getting a return on it, you know what I'm saying, on top. Not just their money back, they want to make a profit. So at the end of the day, yeah, you dope, that's cool. But man, how am I gonna get my fucking money back, fam? And that's all a nigga give a fuck about.
The realest shit I heard one dude say is like, a nigga would tell you, bro, I'm gonna make you $1 million and don't got $1 million himself.
Yeah.
Like, how can you make me $1 million and you don't have $1 million? You would have made that for yourself first, before you try to help me get it.
I mean, I think that's a 50-50 because I feel like I can make a nigga $1 million.
Yeah.
You do what I'm saying? Like,
I guess it comes from like when a nigga say,
if I walked in a shouts out to RCA. They flew me out to have a discussion.
mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And I walked in that motherfucker knowing if I sign this paper, I'm gonna make us a whole bunch of money.
Right.
I knew that. You know what I'm saying?
I guess.
Like I said, I told Mark Pierce if he signed me, he gonna be rich as fuck.
Yeah.
Ain't like he needed, but he had to respect the sales pitch. What
Right.
you expect from a nigga that ain't had shit. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Hey.
I just knew, like, you know, when you know what you got, it's like, listen, bro, it's just like getting the pack in, right?
Right.
You ain't made no money yet, but you know what you finna
know
go out
what's
here and do. You know what's coming if you go out here and do what the fuck you supposed to do. And that's how I always feel. Like, I know I got it, bro.
Yeah, cause of shit.
I know I got it.
As long as I get this bitch to the crib, but when I get this bitch to the crib, it's going down.
Man, if I get this bitch to the fiends, if I get this shit to the customers,
Yeah.
nigga, we finna get rich.
Hey man.
So, you know.
Nah, it's just crazy you say that. Cause I feel like a lot of niggas I probably be like, see, you already had your package. You got your tools. You look good. You got your shit on. You got that shit. You dripped that. You came with. So I know you. A lot of niggas come and all they got is the music. You ain't got no clothes. Your hair. You got some shit going on. Some niggas looking for you. You owe them some money. So we got to secure your ass. You a liability already.
Right.
But even past that, like, how many times do you think you've had to say nah for real since you dropped that song?
Man, it's almost like a second language, bro.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And to kind of go further on, elaborate on what you were saying before that, I tried to make sure that I make it easy for the team to work with me.
Amen.
Right? So like, you can't expect somebody like a Greg Street to help you when you're not helping yourself. You can't expect somebody like a Faison Love, you know what I'm saying, to extend themselves when you're not extending yourself. Mm-hmm. You dig what I'm saying? So believe it or not, bro, a lot of people would be surprised that I try to make sure that I put forth the effort and then just take advantage of the opportunity that they present me because of my effort. Mm-hmm. If that makes sense.
Amen.
Like, your effort gotta match what the fuck you asking for. Mm-hmm. So if a nigga don't take the initiative to go put themselves on Famous Animal, why the fuck would a nigga call to try to put you on Sway?
Amen.
You dig what I'm saying? Like, you gotta put forth the effort to get out here to make somebody who got the relationship that can make the phone call say, okay, I see what you doing. So since you doing that, it make it easy for me to do this for you. So
Now, so what I want people to know is for a minute you was off the scene. What were you in preparation? What were some of the preparations you made to come on? Because you went from like almost invisible
so
to being with is this nigga with Future? I mean,
yeah.
So what were some of the things you did to prepare for what you knew you was about to do?
Shit, the first thing I went and got financially stable. That's the first thing. I made sure that, you know, this shit ain't gonna have my kids sleeping under a bridge. That's the first thing, you know what I'm saying, that I went and done. You know, make sure that chasing my dream don't affect my livelihood. You deal what I'm saying? So that was the first thing that I did. And the second thing I did was I was very careful about what I wanted to present to the world, because I understand that once I make that decision and step into that role, that's what they gonna want from you. So I didn't want to come out like a young nigga. I wanted to come out like a big homie. So when you hear me speak and you see how I move, my name match my movement. You deal what I'm saying? So you can tell, you know what I'm saying, that I ain't just no young nigga out here moving reckless. I'm moving in a way that matches what I'm presenting to the world. So I just sat down and really put a lot of thought into what I wanted to project to the world, and made sure that I was financially in a place where I could chase the dream.
That's what's up. Now, one of the things that you did, you know, you did pop back up on the scene, and you were in a couple music videos. You were in a couple music videos with Trap Boy Freddy.
Right.
He just pled guilty. You know what I'm saying? You know, we praying on that. How did you link up with Trap? I mean, is that just one of the partners?
Man, believe it or not, bro, I didn't mean to talk to you.
No, you good.
Man, I done kind of been around and had a relationship with every side of the city, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, for real. So, but the initial connection was through C-Dog. But I had met Trap, you know, several times before. Whether he remembered it or not, you know, not sure. Just like, you know, Yella, when Yella was around Fam Life with Lil Ronnie and all of them, I was right there in the pictures. Whether he remembered it or not,
right,
who knows? You know what I'm saying? But I was always around from, you know, when 3 was doing his thing, you know, because I fuck with Stud, you know what I'm saying? So I would always be around guys, and I just always made sure that I maintained my relationships, bro. I never shit on nobody. I never hated on nobody. You know, I just grind and wait my time. But you know, bro showed me a lot of love, and I've always got love from everybody, bro. I try to stay out the bullshit. If it ain't got nothing to do with me, you know, I stay out of it. You know, I just rip the city. Like, you know, I say in one of my verses, I say, Jay stamped me out on the south side, and I say, I'm out the north, but I represent the skyline. You deal what I'm saying? I don't do the, he from over here, he from over there shit. I just fuck with who genuinely fuck with me. Yeah.
Do you think, let me ask you this, do you think at one point, like you said, we talked about, we kind of came when the resurgence of Dallas was going up. C-Struggs was one of the biggest, you know, at the time doing the music. And one of the things that you seen him do, he did songs with everybody. It seemed like he linked up with niggas from Fort Worth, Dallas. He just made music, bro.
Fat crew.
And he just linked with everybody, you know what I'm saying? Do you think we'll see another day in the city where it's just like niggas are just getting back to the music and linking with other niggas that are hard and just making dope music?
I hope so. I'm open to it. I mean, initially, I wanted Big Extra Plug on Nah For Real. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, I hope so. You know what I'm saying? I hope so. But we just got to calm down a little bit. You know what I'm saying? I think, just my personal opinion, I just think, you know, the beef, it hurt the money. And I mean, if we in this shit to get paid, the beef don't help. So that's just, you know, that's just my opinion on that. But I understand when people start getting hit, it's kind of hard to talk after that. So I just respect everybody's boundaries and everybody's situation and just try to maintain good relationships on my end with my niggas. That's it.
So, what do we do about the groupies, man? How do you handle groupies now? Because local fame, you get local groupies. So what's the protocol now with the ladies?
You have to ask a nigga that ain't never had no women. This shit ain't nothing to me. Ain't no motherfucking change for me, nigga. Like, I ain't no nigga that, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, you would have to ask a nigga for real that just, and I get it. Like, some niggas just, they ain't never been like that. But this ain't no new shit for me. There's nothing that this industry can give me that's gonna be, it's just gonna give me more of something that I've already had.
Right.
You do what I'm saying? And that's the beauty of it. And I tell people that because a lot of people be bitter in the game because you meet these artists and you meet these people and they be a certain way. They be humble as fuck when you meet them. They ain't got shit. They scared they baby mama gonna put all their clothes in a hefty bag, so they gotta bite their tongue. They ride with their partner. You know what I'm saying? Like, they humble as shit. And then as soon as the money come, you meet who the fuck they been wanting to be. You do what I'm saying? They never had the top pick in the club or whatever the case may be. I done already had all that shit. So there's nothing that the game can get. I got celebrity friends and jewelry and money and you know what I'm saying? Like car, fly shit. Like, nigga already done had that shit.
Yeah.
To the point to where that ain't even important. Like, my mind ain't on that. I be picking up my son like, bro, I'm gonna change your life. Your life. To where you ain't gotta do what I done. Telling my daughter, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna give you what you want. You know what I'm saying? Like, my reason for doing this shit ain't about that. I'm trying to, not only that, I'm trying to change the people around me lives. I done told all my niggas, bro, like, just dream just as a dreamer. Like, this shit pop out, nigga, what you want?
Amen.
I want to hear where your mind state is. You dig what I'm saying? Because I don't want to hear, shit, nigga, I want you to buy me a car, nigga, I want to, you know what I'm saying? Now, some people that, that's warranted, but I'm saying, like, my initial circle, I want to hear you say, well, shit, nigga, I've been wanting a food truck, nigga. I want you to help me get that going. I want to hear you say, shit, man, nigga, I've been wanting a trucking company, man. I want you to help me get an 18-wheeler. So you can make your own paper. That way you ain't never got to ask me for nothing no more. So now we can go on vacation and we can take care of our kids the way we always wanted to, because God blessed me and then I turn around and bless my nigga.
Man, and that's the best part of this shit really is like when everybody in your circle got some money and you can't tell who the fuck the nigga is. You know what I'm saying?
That's why I do it for. I do it for, you know what I'm saying, the people that's around me, because I want to see them win as well. And I do it for, my kids, bro. I mean, the rest of this shit just gonna be extra at this point. And I mean, don't get me wrong now. I like extras.
I like the extra. I fuck with the extra, for sure.
Don't get it fucked up and say, oh, this nigga, oh, shit, well, let me book the nigga for free. I'm not saying that shit.
Yeah.
But what I am saying is, bro, you know what I'm saying, my purpose that people think is not what most niggas would be. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm a nigga that I think like that. Like, I understand that, the power of the tongue is strong. Mm-hmm. So everything that I am right now was just a thought one day. It was just an idea one day. So I put these ideas in the universe to try to, you know what I'm saying, until they become, a reality. Mm-hmm. So, yeah, but nah, we ain't doing this shit for no women, bro. We definitely ain't, we ain't on that, man. We trying to really we trying to boss up and be moguls.
Amen.
Straight up.
Tell us about a time you wanted to get this shit up.
Yesterday.
Maybe shit, depending.
I mean, let me tell you, dog. It gonna be some days this shit just ain't gonna go.
Yeah.
It just ain't gonna go. You gonna be expecting something and it ain't gonna happen. You gonna want somebody to do something for you and you gonna think they gonna do it and they ain't gonna do it. It's just about how bad you want it in the end. But I got so many people that has invested into me now that, I mean, what you gonna do? You do what I'm saying? We all in the same boat now. Just like I say, make them put something up, because they ain't gonna quit on they money. Shit. I got motherfuckers that did the same with me. So it's like, nigga, what you gonna do? I mean, you gonna waste y'all time? I mean, even this, I'm a nigga that don't take nothing for granted, right? So wherever y'all came from in y'all life today, y'all thought enough about what I'm doing to say, hey man, let's shine the light on him. Let's support him, let's show him some love. So y'all got kids or y'all got old ladies or whatever.
Yeah.
I'm gonna make y'all set up all these lights and do all this shit, and then tomorrow be like, I ain't fucking with this shit no more.
Yeah.
You do what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like when you got certain people that invested in you so much, you just like, yeah, you get frustrated, but nigga, I've been frustrated for a long time.
Yeah.
I don't even know what life is like without frustration. If you a man, every man got a certain level of frustration on him anyway. That's why I always try to be respectful, because I don't never know. You don't never know when you meet a man and he like, you know what, bro? I'm on that level today.
Yeah.
Anybody do some dumb shit, nigga, I'm all the way with it.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So I always try to be respectful, because I know I have days on like that. Like, nigga, I ain't trying to hear none of that shit today. Nigga, I just lost 7,000 on this, and I just spent this on that, and it seems like everything going wrong. Man, don't fuck with me today. You do what I'm saying? So even you don't even want to talk to your parents or nobody when you having a day like that. And I understand that. So I'm always real respectful, you know what I'm saying, and mindful of that, my nigga. So, yeah.
Now you got to tell me this, man. You being a lyricist, when you made it to Sway in the morning, bro, tell me what that feeling was like to sit in front of Sway.
Man, I remember walking in Times Square. I had never been to New York before. That was my first time in New York. And man, walking in Times Square like, damn. I just remember I'm looking up at the buildings and I'm just looking at Puff like, damn, this nigga on everything. Looking at Coco Jones like, damn, she on everything. Like, they just popping up on every building. Just like,
Yeah.
I'm like, nigga, I gotta get there, bro. It was very inspirational. You dig what I'm saying? And I knew that I had to come with a different style. Like Famous Animal, hard, but I knew, I know I'm in New York. You dig what I'm saying? So I knew the verse had to be, you feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I knew where I was at. So I ain't hardly sleep that night. I was in the hotel room just eating gummy bears, nigga, just watching TV like a motherfucker, just like, because I wasn't nervous, I was anxious. Yeah. Like, I be ready to prove that I deserve to be mentioned, bro. That's all. I ain't saying that I'm better than no nigga, but I ain't saying no nigga better than me either. But I know that I be ready to prove that I deserve to be mentioned, my nigga. You dig what I'm saying? So, nigga, I was anxious because I was like, they got me fucked up. Like, I'm finna go in this bitch tomorrow and I'm finna show them, you know, why I deserve to be here. So, nigga, I went on that bitch. I was calm, cool, because I was ready. Yeah. I be knowing.
Yeah.
When I go do something, like I told Prez and them, when I went on Rap 89, I'm like, nigga,
I'm finna go stupid.
I'm finna go stupid. You know what I'm saying? Cosmic Kyle, he next. They on the clock. Watch.
Yeah.
Stupid.
Retarded.
Man, if you put your, man, hey, you call me and tell me you want me to come, y'all better have y'all shit together, because I'm coming. And I ain't playing when I get up there.
Now, I got to ask you this, you know, because, again, you are a lyrical artist. You know what I'm saying? Now, For Real isn't showcasing necessarily your lyrical ability. It showcases your hit-making ability.
Right.
Do you feel like you may get caught in that mode where they're going to be looking for the Nah For Reals? Like, what happens when, let's say, they toss you a stupid bag, Nah For Real, goes #1 urban, you know, and now it's like, what's the follow-up? Do you hit them with the real shit? Do you hit them with another banger? What would be the plan for you?
See, I think that's why I'm doing what I'm doing. Like, the way I'm doing it. because even though you hear Nah For Real, see, what happens with a lot of artists is you hear their hit record, right? And then they're not doing the other things that I'm doing, right? So not only am I grabbing fans from the Nah For Real, but I'm also grabbing fans that's like, this nigga can rap. So at that point, I got a whole different fan base because I'm tapping into different, you know what I'm saying?
Both sides.
Yeah, people that's looking for different things. You know what I'm saying? Versus somebody just looking for this. Like, I'm tapping into people like, bro, this nigga can rap. So let's say the person that's looking for another Nah For Real, let's say they don't like the next single.
Right.
Because it's catered to the motherfuckers that can rap. It's still a win. But if you keep dropping these type of records, then the people that like motherfuckers that can really rap, lyricists, you never get that fan base.
Right.
See, I'm trying to have a fan base of kind of everybody, bro.
Right.
I can't sing, but I do records for women, which I dropped the fumble first before anything and whatever you want. I dropped the records for the streets, you know what I'm saying? Nah For Real. I'm not serve you and rob you and serve you again.
Yeah.
But then, I'm out here on these platforms showing that, that I got a skill set and versatility too. Yeah. So I'm kind of attacking them from all angles. I got music where I'm talking real, life stories. It's just different, bro. So I'm on some shit sort of like Drake, I guess. I ain't boxing myself into nothing. You know what I'm saying? I'm open to do records, all kind of records. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's what make artists like him and Future, artists like that great because they don't just stay in one lane. They're willing to explore and try different shit. So.
What do you think your favorite bar is that you ever spit?
Whoo, shit. Shit. That y'all done heard or that period?
Period.
God damn. Hold on, let me run it. I say it. I say. Hold on. Let me think. I said in one verse, I said, I serve you and rob you, I finessed and 2-time the nigga. You know what I'm saying? It was real slick. Like, I don't want to say the whole bar, but the way I set it up and when I said it, nigga like, ugh, that shit was slick. You know what I'm saying?
The one that got me is like, he wanted 10, 3 was fake. I gave him a deal.
I cut him a deal. Nah, for real. You know what I'm saying? But real. I serve you and rob me and serve you again. Yeah. That's a rerun, nigga. In Famous Animal. Yeah. But no. You know what? You know what I like is of what I did lately when I said I high step in this bitch like I'm Dion. When the snow fall, I'm Franklin, you Leon, nigga. I liked it, that bar. Like, I thought that was, yeah.
How do you feel about the ending of Snowfall?
I think that's how it happens. You know what I'm saying? From what I seen, motherfuckers either end up dead, in jail, or boom. Or talking about what they how they used to have it back in the day. And it's kind of hard for the younger generation to connect with that because, I mean, we hear them stories and that shit cool, but we want to see some of that shit. I mean, the story ain't as good when you talking about some shit that you can't show us nothing from today. The story is good when you still got, some of the things that you talk about. And, that was the perfect ending, man. People died. Leon looked like he squared off in the end. You either you want to be far away from that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like that's typically how it go. You know what I'm saying? From my lifetime, what I've seen. So I think that they depicted it, very well.
All right. So whose side did you take though? Because they made it seem like Franklin was out of pocket, but when you sit back and think about it, everybody had a part to play. It's not like the people that was killing them at the end was benefited from it.
Man.
Like, was his mama out of line for shooting the nigga?
Definitely. But I think, and I just said this shit on a platform. I seen some I guess they rap. I seen somebody Instagram the other day when the rappers was saying they were saying niggas be in the studio talking about they trapping and nigga work at UPS, this, that, and the third. And my answer to that ties into this right now. I think Franklin should have been looking for an out game way before it got that far. And I think
he was out though. That's the thing. He was out.
Yeah, but even before it got that far,
gotcha.
He should have been looking for the out way before he got to whether or not your mama gonna shoot this person to get your money back. You dig what I'm saying? Like, once motherfuckers start, the chick that he was fucking with, her daddy, you know what I'm saying? Like, once you start seeing the people that you love, you know what I mean? It's like, hey man, it might be time to just say, hey man, I got what I need. Because if you a hustler and you smart, you trying to, at least in my mind, you know what I'm saying? And I'm saying this like completely removed. But in my mind, if I'm somebody that's gonna hustle right now, my mind state go like this. I wanna have a daiquiri shop. How much it start to start up a daiquiri shop? 50 grand. Okay, I'm gonna hustle till I get like 80 grand. And then I'm getting the fuck out the way. Because everybody who try to make this shit last forever, they always end up getting fucked. They never make it. So if I'm gonna get in the game right now, I'm getting in the game saying, okay, this is what I'm trying to do, and when I get that, I'm out. Man, I had a woman tell me one time, I was fucking around, and I was pissed off because some shit didn't go the way I wanted it to go. And this is some of the realest shit that I ever heard. She looked at me and said, it's called a lick for a reason. It ain't supposed to last forever. And a woman told me that.
That's
so.
Wait, what? So what happened? Did you end up fucking with her long term, or you got out? Nigga said, fuck the message.
Fuck the message. Did you wipe the? God damn it, man. Fuck the message. You didn't hear shit.
You still fucking with her, Sho?
Damn.
Listen, man. The message was, man, you know, it's called a lick for a reason, man. It ain't supposed to last forever.
Hey, man.
Yeah, for sure.
You got any shout outs, brother?
Hey, man, I want to shout out my team. I want to shout out my family. I want to shout out my supporters. Because, man, without these cameras and these lights, these microphones, none of this shit don't mean shit, bro. You do what I'm saying? I've been rapping for a minute. You know what I'm saying? But when it's your time, you gonna know. You gonna know. You gonna feel it. You ain't gotta look for no motion. The motion be looking for you. Right. And I appreciate everybody that's got me moving and looking the way I'm looking out here.
Hey, before we get out of here, is there anything you want to promote? An album, any businesses, t-shirt lines that you got going?
Man, listen. Big Homie Sho is a brand. You understand? Because I'm gonna take this and turn it into more than just music. Even Sho Dog Entertainment. Like, what I'm on is, you know, Nah For Real is the record, but Big Homie Sho is the product. You dig what I'm saying? This ain't about an album. This about a man. You dig what I'm saying? That ain't going nowhere. So, you know, promote me is enough for me, because I'm gonna attach me to everything I'm doing. I don't give a fuck whether it's a t-shirt, whether it's a song, whether it's a goddamn chicken shop. You dig what I'm saying? Like, the brand is Big Homie Sho. You know what I'm saying? And that's what we pushing out here.
Amen. And for anybody who want to get in contact with you for any bookings or features, how would they do that?
Big Homie Sho Business is the email you need to contact. You can contact C-Dog, On Instagram, I think it's C-Dog, Show Dog Entertainment. I think is his name. If you want to holler at me or follow me, my Instagram name is, well, not even Instagram, just all across the board. It's Guys Gift Show. That's GODSGIFTSHO. Holler at Puka Irvin South. He's still a part of the team. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. That's pretty much how you get in contact with me. See me in the street, on my side, like a motherfucker.
Like a motherfucker.
For real.
Man, you know, I want to say, man, you one of the most humblest dudes I've met in this game, man. And you got all the shit that you wouldn't have to be humble. And you still show a lot of love and support. Same nigga I've seen ever since the first interview and thus far. Hey, man, and I know you're going to run it all the way up for the city, man. Hey, everybody clap, man. This the best part.
Now for real.
Big
real,
Homie Sho.
Straight
You
up.
are a real life street star.
Already.
Yeah.
Real life. If that shit ain't real life, that shit ain't acting.
It ain't real life. Just say real life street stars.